Hello viewers, in this session I'll discuss fraud and risk, specifically check fraud. I'd like to discuss two types of checks, that is in-house checks and clearing checks. The fraud is mostly happening through clearing checks, but I'll get to that. So first, in-house checks are those that are issued by an account holder that is in the same bank as you who is being paid. So let's say the one is giving you a check or paying you for the goods or services that you've provided to me, and you that I'm paying is in the same bank as I that is paying you. So that is called an in-house check, and this check's standard clearing time is same day. So you find even in most instances it will clear at the same time. When I give you the check, you go and deposit in your bank account, and that check has been drawn by me who has an account in the same bank. You go and deposit it in your bank account. It clears around the same time or maximum same day. So there's very minimal risk of somebody like me going and saying and pay this check because I don't want to pay this person, or because I already paid them through other means, for instance. Then there's the clearing checks. So clearing checks, I have another bank account in another bank in the country, same country, let's say Kenya, and you that I'm paying for goods and services that you've provided to me hold an account in another bank, meaning your bank account is different from mine. We hold accounts in different banks. So if I'm issuing you a check, I'm paying you using a check. That is called a clearing check. And a clearing check, the money is available after 2 working days. It has to go through a clearing house. The money, if I give you a check, you deposit it today on Monday in your bank account, it will not be available. That money will not clear unless, let's say, until Wednesday morning. So how is the fraud happening? Previously, people used to be defrauded by somebody convincing you that this check is going to clear, or telling you the money is already available, because some people don't even understand whether they have been given an in-house check or a clearing check. People just know I've been paid, and they've gotten an alert from the bank saying your account has been credited. But even with that message, a clearing check money is not available right away. So there are people previously who have been tricked into releasing goods or services after they have been paid by a check, because they believed that the money is available right away. But with time, people have come to learn that there are these two types of checks, and they have learned to query with the bank if the money is available right away or not. So previously, in a few years, people have been defrauded that way. But with time, people have come to learn that for checks, I need to either query with the bank, or I'm able to tell after I've been given a check that this check, it doesn't belong to my bank, it belongs to another bank. So there are people who have learned this money will not be available right away, and with time, that form of fraud has come down. But now there's now a second type of check related fraud, whereby somebody issues you with a check intentionally, that is overpaying for goods or services. So they give you a check, they tell you this check we've given you is more than what you provided to us or what you sold to us. So for instance, let's say you are selling goods worth 50,000, and they mistakenly but knowingly give you or draw a check for you worth 100,000. So you can see, yes, they have overpaid you, and they're making a genuine claim for the refund of the excess. But you don't understand that because that check has been deposited into your account and you've gotten a message, let's say from the bank, you don't understand that this is a clearing check, the money is not yet available. So somebody comes to your shop, or they're buying for goods, or they're paying for services, then they tell you, we issued you with a check of, let's say, 100,000 by mistake. We would like you to refund us 50,000. Let's say the goods or services were worth 50,000. So they convince you, they tell you this money is available in your account, if they think you don't know if it's a clearing check. Or they tell you, we are so sure this check is going to clear, there will be no problem. So you fall for it, you refund them their 50,000. Remember, if it's a clearing check, you're not refunding them with money you have already. you're refunding them with your own money. Let's say money in your M-Pesa or money in the bank account that was already there before this check cleared, because they have just given you the check. It has not yet gone through the period for clearing, which is about 2 working days. So where are you getting the money to refund them from? It's your own money that you had before. So they convince you and you send them the money. There is a high chance that this check is going to bounce, because most of those people who are doing such things are fraudsters. So I just wanted to inform you that unless you have a long-term relationship, business relationship with someone, you trust them, you understand how their business operates, and you've been operating that way, so that if they give you a check, whether it's from another bank or not, you can always release the goods and you've been having no problem to those checks clearing. I would advise you not to go for such. If somebody is giving you a check from another bank, it's always good to check. If you don't understand how these checks clear, query with your bank. Is the money available right now or not? Is it a check that it has to wait another 2 days before it clears, so that I know I'll only release goods or services, or I'll clear my invoices if I'm sure that this money has cleared after, let's say, 2 working days. Otherwise, if you're not careful, you end up being tricked into the new type of fraud, whereby you're told, give us this money, we paid you in excess, and you're giving them money that you had before they even paid you. That was your own money. Only after those 2 working days for the check to bounce, because if you deposit a check today, it will bounce tomorrow. If it was a fake check, maybe it was forged, or the account for the person who was paying you didn't have enough money, or even the account was dormant or inactive. If it was somebody who was playing you tricks and you ended up releasing goods and services just because somebody told you the money is available right away, or we're sure the check is going to clear, and you see we paid you in excess, so honestly you owe us our money. So if you fall for that, you'll end up being defrauded. So I just wanted to inform you about this type of trick that people are playing, so that you can be vigilant and perhaps save your money. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next session.